Hi Capricorn, welcome to October 2018. You're feeling confident in October. What you've been building takes hold. And this is good news. There is this sense that now I can fly. You've done the work and things are falling into place. And for some of you, you may experience an unexpected windfall. And this has to do with the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for. There's a very big focus there this month, and that is promoting your prosperity and abundance and wealth. And that's good news too. Now, Venus is taking her turn to retrograde October 5th through November 16th. She starts out in Scorpio, and then on Halloween, October 31st, she backs into Libra, and then on the 16th of November, she will move forward from Libra back into Scorpio, and then on to Sagittarius in December. Now, when Venus is retrograde, it can be a challenging time to complete things, get things done. She rules love, money, prosperity, anything you like, the colors you like, the tastes you like, the smells you like. Venus is very personal in our natal charts. With her in Scorpio, it's narrowing the focus and going deep into things. With Scorpio, it is about intimacy and relationships and sex. And so it can be bringing people from your past back. It can be bringing friends back. It can be bringing lovers back. So, you want to think about, well, why didn't it work the first time? Now, if it's just a, hey, I haven't seen you in a while, let's catch up, that's great. It will be interesting to see how this outplays in October and November. She definitely has an effect on the stock market, and there is a tendency for things to pull back when she retrogrades, but then that's a buying opportunity, because then when she moves forward, things move forward as well. The Libra new moon on October 8th and 9th is very intense. The sun and the moon are coupled together in Libra, and they're being challenged by Pluto. This energy is going to be pretty rocky or intense October 8th through the 12th. Avoid any power struggles you could have with the higher ups. I would say from the 6th of October through the 12th of October. It's not the time to go head to head with anyone, or especially anyone who is in a position of authority with you, because this energy could have a backlash. So that is not the time to, put your cards on the table or tell your boss what you really think of him or anybody in authority in your life. It's best to wait, because Pluto brings out the shadow side in people, the dark side, and so there can be power struggles. There can be games that are being played, or manipulation, or guilt, or jealousy, or hidden agendas can be going on. And we want to avoid that type of struggle. This is your new moon in the area of your career. Now, you have Pluto in your sign, and he is not an unlucky planet. The trick with Pluto is we need to be coming from our divine will and not our ego. If we're coming from the ego, then you can get into trouble with that, because there could be an instant karma or an instant backlash. If you're coming from divine will, for my highest good, for the highest good of all concerned, then the energy can be used productively and to be honest and direct. Absolutely. So this is your new moon for your work in the world, your profession in the world, your destiny in the world, even your status in the world. So there could be some change here for some of you. Now, some of you may want to leave your job. You may leave your job at this time. You may decide, you know what? I've gone as far as I can go in this role. I've gone as far as I can go in this position. And I think it's my cue to leave. Da 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 da. Hey, I'm out of here, folks. And so it's destiny. It is your time to move on. And it's about new emerging opportunities for you, Capricorn. New emerging opportunities are happening with you this entire month, and going into November is very strong for you too. And that's because you've laid the groundwork last month in September, here in September as I record, which equals success for you. And if you're staying out of the ego and you're not doing the seeing the world as black and white, there is that tendency with Capricorn to just, it's either black or it's white. But the truth is, there's 100 shades of gray in the world. So try to stay out of that. It's either black or it's white. You know, it's either yes or it's no. It's either right or it's wrong. Not always. There is 100 shades of gray. And so, you know, focus on your success. Focus on these new emerging opportunities that are coming into your life now and are presenting themselves to you. Now, with Venus retrograde, we do, have a curveball in here. We want to make sure that whatever's being offered to you, it's solid, because retrograde can bring in a shade of deception. And so you don't want anyone to be promising something really great and then, it's only half of what they promised. So be aware of that. Do your homework, check the fine print, make sure that what's ever being offered is as good as it appears and seems. But of all the signs, you are in one of the strongest positions out of everyone this month, which is amazing and exciting for you. And like I said, tiptoe through the tulips during this oh, I can't believe I said that. Through this Pluto energy with this Libra new moon. Now, Mars is in harmony with this new moon. And that's good for you. Like, if you are playing your cards right, playing your politics right, this can be a financially strengthening time for you, because Mars is in Aquarius in the area of your personal income, and it's in positive energy flow with the new moon in Libra. Even though Pluto's whacking it, Mars is in harmony with it, and that's the way out. Think about, well, what is it that I love and value? What is most important to me? What is it that I want? Think the long game here. What is my long game here? Yeah, I'd like to tell my boss off, or yeah, I'd like to tell her, to stick it where the sun don't shine. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait, because Saturn's my ruler, and Saturn teaches me patience. And so I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to play the long game here. And then you get seen as the competent leader. Then they're looking at you to lead the pack, you to lead the group, you to lead the team, which is awesome and working in your favor. So it's amazing how you can move the pieces on the chessboard around this month, and then checkmate, payday. And that, if they give you a leadership role, say, great, and I'm looking forward to that increase in my income to reflect more responsibility. And that's another way of working it. And then the sun enters Scorpio on the 23rd, and that is very strong for you, because the Scorpion energy sextiles all the Capricorn, Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Capricorn, Rising Capricorn, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and so on. And then the moon moves into your sister sign, Taurus, on the 24th. This is an amazing energy for you. And Saturn is sextile Venus this day too. On the 24th, it's sitting right in the Taurus full moon. Saturn is sextile Venus, sextile the Sun, and trine the Moon in Taurus. This is where you could have an unexpected windfall, you could have a promotion, you could win the lottery, you could have money coming to you from sources you didn't even know that could be coming your way. Very strong energy for you. I really like the Taurus full moon with the Saturn strengthening it. Now, another wild card in here is this Uranus energy, because Uranus has moved into Taurus, and Uranus is sitting right next to the moon in Taurus. Now that's electrical. Your libido will be sizzling here in October going into November. And this is a cue for you to forgive, to not hold any grudges. So if there's any, especially with this Venus retrograde, bringing up memories from the past of this one hurt me or that one hurt me, this is your time to let it go, to just let it go. and don't let it hold you back. This is the time to forgive and forget and release. Not because I want you to forgive others that have hurt you, but because when you do that, it raises your vibration and it brings you into the fifth dimension. It brings you into higher dimension. And when you're in higher dimension, you attract new exciting opportunities, new emerging opportunities. You attract greater abundance. That's why I teach my students to do that. Not because I want you to be Mother Teresa of the world. You can, that's wonderful if you want to play that role, but because it serves you. It brings you into higher dimension. It brings you into higher vibration so that you attract better people into your life, better opportunities into your life. That's the win-win. And it can also, this is a wild energy here, this Taurus full moon, because it has Uranus sitting right there with the moon, and it's opposing Venus, which goes exact on Halloween, the 31st, which could be, again, surprise people coming into your life. This can be a surprise romantic person into your life. This can be a surprise relationship that you didn't see coming, and then wham, here it is right in front of you, and it's chemistry. There's going to be a lot of physical chemistry here. Now with Venus retrograde, it brings people from our past back, people from our past lives. If you meet this person for new at this time and you feel a strong connection to them, that's because the connection didn't start here. And you may feel like you have a familiarity with this person, even though you're meeting them for the first time. That's because it didn't start here. And see where it goes. And you don't, when Venus is retrograde, we don't make relationship commitments. It's not even a good time to make business commitments. It's actually a great time to finish projects, work on creative endeavors, and finish things. It's a time to look at your strategies in business, in relationships, in life, and then implement the action when she goes direct on the 16th. Now, that's not always possible. Sometimes we move out of situations and we need to move into new situations. And that's where you want to trust your own instincts, trust your gut to evaluate each situation as to how it's serving you, how it's going to serve you. It's wonderful for meeting people and dating or rekindling with others. That's fine too. It's awesome for that. And see where it goes. And make that commitment in a few weeks from now when you have more information and greater clarity. Because once she goes direct, they're all going to be direct. Well, Neptune and Uranus are going to move direct. I think Neptune in November, and then in January 5th, Uranus goes direct. Then they're all direct from January 5th to March 8th. And I'll talk about that when I do the 2019 and 2020. I'm going to do that next after I do October. And that is going to be amazing too. You know, we're all building towards this huge Saturn-Pluto merger that's coming up here. It's already in your solar return chart for next year, and I'll talk about that soon, but it's in all of our solar return charts next year, which is a complete reset for us and for you. My goodness, you know, it's like you're going to reincarnate without changing bodies. It is going to be a gigantic reset for you. You know, the last time you had something like this was back in 87, 88, 89, even 90, when we had this mega conjunction in Capricorn. So think about what was going on with you in the late 80s and right around 1990. What changes did you make back then? Because that's something and I'll talk about it when we get to the 2019, the 2020, and also January when we do your birthday month, because you've got a huge eclipse in Capricorn, and that is power and strength and change, and you're getting a taste of it in here now, where these energies, I mean, right now you have in Scorpio, and Scorpio rules the money you make from the business you own and the money you make from the company you work for. You have the sun there. You have Venus camped out there. She's not going anywhere. You have Mercury there. Mercury entered on October 9th. You have Jupiter there. And so that is a very big focus in the area of your hopes and wishes. You know, this is a time for you to, you know, what is it that I want to create? What is it I want to build? It is about your goals. You know, what are my goals? Are my goals still valid for me? This is a time for you to rethink about your goals, because Venus is there saying, hey, let's think about the goals that we want to achieve the rest of this year, next year, and the year after. What is it that I want to build? October, November, December, and next year. What is my strategy to build these things? And so this is an appropriate time for you to reevaluate that and get your ducks in a row. And this is a very prosperous time for you, because Jupiter's going to give you a big gift before he goes. Venus is going to give you a big gift before she goes. And that's prosperity, that's wealth, that's abundance in regards to what you do in the world. Unless, you know, status in the world too could be you marry a millionaire. Your status changes because you marry someone who has a lot of money. That can happen too. And so this is an exciting time for you. Now, I really love how the end of the month completes, because we have, of course, Halloween on the 31st. Happy Halloween. And the moon enters Leo, which is a party sign. Mercury enters Sagittarius, which is another party sign. And Venus opposes Uranus, which brings, you know, surprise, unexpected happenings. And this is in the fun part of your chart. So make sure you dress up for Halloween. You celebrate this last day of the month. You have fun that day. Even if you're at home, dress up. And you know, but if you do get out, go out, because you never know who you're going to bump into. And it could be a lot of fun for you. And it could be, you know, a unexpected surprise that is very fun and playful and exciting. And it could be, you know, where you bump into someone and the sparks start flying and the chemistry is happening, and it's very exciting. Like, you're just like, wow, I can't believe, you know, I just went out and bumped into this person, and the next thing you know, we're hanging out and having a lot of fun together. And things are going really well for me. I have these new emerging opportunities. I am, you know, my prosperity is building, my profits are building, my abundance is growing. I'm really liking the way things can go. I have this sense of like, okay, now I can spread my wings and fly. It's now time for me to fly. And that's good news. So for those of you open for love, it's game on. Get out there, mingle. You know, especially if you're single, it's time to mingle. I love when I rhyme. And so, you know, get out and have some fun. You know, and even if you're just doing it on the internet, just get out and have some fun in the social media or the apps that you're using. But, you know, physically get out is really good too. You know, out into the community, meeting people, throwing a party, or going to a party. This is, you know, your time to really shine and watch how things, you know, blossom for you. You know, because Saturn is awesome this month, and he's so strong at the Aries full moon, and Uranus is bringing these sudden opportunities for you, and Saturn is saying, yes, you know, build these opportunities into your life, build this prosperity into your life. So the money is awesome this month for you. Money is excellent, even with Venus retrograde. And so, you know, go for it. You know, really take a look at these opportunities that are coming in for you. You know, how you can use them to build wealth, to build a business, or move up in the company you work for or the organization that you work for. It's a wonderful time for you to be building. Money looks excellent. For those of you coupled, you just want to get out and have some fun. And, you know, especially on Halloween, throw a party or just dress up, you know, and just have fun. Enjoy yourself this month, because it is on for you to be having a really good time this month. And the energies are flowing with you. They're working with you. Even the Venus retrograde sextiles your planets in Capricorn, which is opportunity. You got to put a little effort into it, but it brings opportunity, and opportunity for you to fly, opportunity for you to grow, opportunity for you to achieve your goals now, which is amazing that this is, you know, just opening up here for you. I just love what I'm seeing for Capricorns in October going into November. So money is excellent. Career is off the charts too. You know, the only, you know, thing you got to watch for is during October 6th through the 12th, with that Pluto energy challenging the sun, avoid power struggles, because people can really get into their egos with this kind of energy. That's why I don't like it. Is people just get in their ego and they just go. And, you know, it's just like, rah. There's no reasoning with crazy. And so very few people have that self-mastery where they can rise above the ego and come from a higher place and see the highest good for all. And so that's why wait till after that time to, like on the 24th would be excellent if you need to ask for a raise or ask for a bonus or ask or increase your rates. That's when Saturn sextiles Venus and the Scorpio sun in your money house. So it is so amazing. And the ruler of your personal income, you know, is lighting things up for you too, which can be bringing you an unexpected windfall, which is amazing here. Spiritually, you know, take time to, I like to say thank you to the universe. You know, it's just like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that way I'm feeling this amazing connection to higher power. And higher power knows I appreciate all that Creator God is doing for me. And so by being thankful, you're in the flow of all the good that's coming to you. And that's what you want to do. You want to be in that flow for all the good that's coming your way, because it's coming. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Capricorn, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it lets you know when I upload. So until next time. Oh, and also the Venus retrograde cheat sheet. You can get that at my website. It's my gift to you, navigating the Venus retrograde. So until next time, Capricorn! What a month for you with these emerging opportunities, this sense that you're free and you can fly now, and of course, unexpected windfall.